way to do it now.
Yeah, I'm surprised
Better than the shots, I think.
I'm surprised GH just started off in this bot lane because I don't think Ember's going to have too hard of a time against this
mind control. I think he might have deliberately let that creep go actually to get it denied and get the creep wave pushing in his favor. But EPICENTER's taking a lot of harass here from GH and KuroKy as he's going to have to skewer. Oh, nice skewer actually, cross the river.
He does have the salve as well, ready to turn back.
Jab's now going to take some harass as well, but I mean, these two supports, he's actually going to go down here, my word. That was quite the kill, as, well, the duo of GH and KuroKy are able to find themselves an early kill. Meanwhile, Mind Control, Kinetic Field are going to force Ice away. He tries to hide. He tries to hide, but it doesn't quite work.
Yeah, if he'd have got the level 2 there on the mag, KuroKy might have been in a bit more trouble, but still level 1 on the Magnus, unfortunately.
Yeah, Ninja Boogie going to fall in the top lane though, as Mind Control is able to take him down. This battery assault doing so much work, but in comes Jabs. The link is broken, but GH straight back.
Jabs is still level 1, 3.5 minutes into the game, only halfway to level 2, and he's really struggling to try and find his way back into this game and see. He's not really affecting any of the lanes at the moment, it feels like. His Mind Control's had such a good start, and there was nothing he could do at the bottom.
Into the middle lane we go as Moon starts to feel a bit of pressure from the team. Of course, you know, the Lone Druid is very good at CSing, but Ninja Boogie is going to go down at top. And Mind Control is just not letting up the pressure here. Mushi's just trying to farm up creeps, but
for him in that lane.
Overcharged bear. Nothing to mess with. The bears that weren't scary enough already.
Especially here in Russia.
Yeah, true. Around every corner. Miracle getting a kill in that bottom lane onto ice.
Yeah, behind the tier 1 tower as well. That's so aggressive.
Deep, very deep. But up at top. Yep.
Yeah, he pops the mango as well.
Yeah, celebratory mango. Looks like he's going down here as they do have the right-click damage to follow through. Jab's going to TP in and go for the stun onto the Disruptor, and with the tower attacking him, going to bring him a little bit low, but GH immediately there, as always. And this Wisp player is just out of this world.
Yeah. I reckon he can go pro one day, this GH guy. He's very good, isn't
Bold
he?
claim.
One of the lanes down at least, because I think all 3 cores on Liquid are having a great time. Even Clockwork's having a great farm. Lone Druid's quite happy to farm against DK, and that's down to Jabs. Needs to sit in a lane and really try and win one of them.
Look at this damage onto Jabs. I mean, the glimpse back as well. And with the overcharge, KuroKy and GH are just hitting so very hard. Moon just kind of wandering past, not really too sure what to do with himself as Matum Man's coming to join as well.
Go for the Lincolns, or he might go for something like a Veil first if he wants to. If he's going for the magic route, or if he is going for the physical route. I think Lincoln's first is fine before you start to build into that kind of right-click damage.
Ninja Boogie could be in trouble here as KuroKy's just waiting for the glimpse. And then with the Kinetic Field inside of Cogs, 2 layers of security, although actually gets forced out of the Cogs there. I think by the amount of units in there. Meanwhile, GH
the hook shot
overpowering Mind Control, and he's just not dying. He's just healing up so much as GH pops us out.
It feels like he's always getting that one.
Yeah, he just slips Ice Frog a tenner under the table every game.
Please PayPal me. Oh, great chains there.
Yeah, this Ice could be in trouble here as Miracle finishes him off without too much Magnus. Not sure if it was trying to cancel on. Let's move on, shall we?
Ember is going on top of the Sand King as well, but DK
the bear gets the root on the DK. DK could be in serious trouble here. There's no real way out of this situation for him, so he's just going to have to go down under his tower's Mind Control on Matum and deal with him.
Moon's the real tempo controller on the side of Mineski, and if he has a bad start, I don't think this Ice Kid is going to do enough.
Ninja Boogie glimpsed into a whole world of hurt. Miracle's coming in as well. He wants a part of this kill, and he gets it.
Dominating already at 10 minutes on Miracle, and the game's only going to get easier for him.
Jumping forwards, finding Mushi. Mushi should have that rage available, so he'll be ready to purge off those searing chains, but uses it to TP out, actually.
The root?
And with the root, it's not there. He gets away.
I mean, Mushi would have... Again, Liquid just group up.
So would we.
They know they're very strong at the moment, so they can just group up around this bear, who takes towers very easily at this point in time.
Yep. He's got the destroy skill on the bear, so of course can't go down pretty quickly. I feel like this may be more Ice in trouble here. It's, yeah, Mind Control positions himself perfectly to get brought back. And they're going to go in with the trolls, and Ice just, hey, let's get some farm.
Why not? KuroKy...
Easier said than done.
Especially there is 4 heroes down here though for Mineski.
Moon's blocking Matumaman. He suddenly realizes that Matumaman's going to know something's up, so he has to go slightly earlier than anticipated. And EPICENTER has no mana for RP right now, as in comes the Ember Spirit with the triple spirits and will find 2 kills for his team. Glimpsing back, EPICENTER, he's going to be brought into this as well, despite his best efforts, and he's also going to be boring down. Oh dear me, Liquid. And basically free up more space for your team, as if they needed any more.
Well, there's a relocate going into top lane as well with Ember Spirit.
They're going to jump right away as Jabs gets a Burrow Strike, but there's 3 heroes here, and Jabs just can't find any way to escape from this.
Yeah, and really good teamfight spells, so I wouldn't count them out quite yet.
Major champions, the most recent major champions nonetheless, so there's no possible way you can count them out. They're actually going to drag on this Wisp, but there's the tether right
good
back,
RP.
But it's a good RP onto 2 and a bear, and they will be able to take down GH. First kill on the board. Now comes in the Spirits, there is a lot of damage, and they'll be able to take down EPICENTER. Meanwhile, Mind Control on the tower. Is he going to go down? I think he might, but the Lifesteal is going to go down in return. Meanwhile, the Ember Spirit, he's going to get that chains off. Nice ulti from KuroKy actually, holding Jabs and Moon back, but Miracle, I think he's going to fall here. He just about will. Jabs does fall down. Moon versus the bear, versus Matumaman, and versus KuroKy, and he's actually going on Matumaman here. KuroKy, what can you do? He's just trying to attack him, he's trying to zap him. The Dragon Tail just wants to get him range for it, but can't, and now gets glimpsed back. Torture for Moon now, as he has to fight off versus this bear, but there's so much damage coming in from GH and KuroKy, and in comes Matumaman once again with that roar, just being a little bit rude. Just comes out to his face. And unfortunately, the Lone Druid was one of the 2 heroes which survived the entire thing.
They can't be scared to take fights still, even when they are behind like this. They're 9k gold and 16 minutes behind. And
oh no, Mind Control.
The relocate
will find Jabs. Relocate coming in quickly. The Matumaman's here as well. He's got that bear. The Radiance means there's definitely no blink, as if there was any chance anyway. Meanwhile, there is actually a route up onto the Lifestealer. Miracle on very low health, just playing around here. And Lifestealer's just going to get a taxi out of here.
They do have the hook shot though, but
bottom lane, they're going onto Moon. There's just action all over the map. Liquid unrelenting in their pressure, and they're actually going to find a kill onto Moon here, it looks like. Yes, they will, but in come Mushi. In come EPICENTER. It's a great RP onto 3. 1 hits KuroKy from that low health position. Now just trying to get away. If they get a root here, oh no, he finds the root, uses the fear to stop him getting that rage, and that is another kill on the #1 position on Mineski.
On Mind Control
through. EPICENTER thinks, Jesus, why is there heroes all over the map? How many players on there are there on Liquid? And EPICENTER just can't get away right now. Well, actually, Jabs will come in with the Burrow Strike, and Mind Control.
Here comes
he's
Miracle.
Alone, though. Miracle is ready, and he's just going to jump straight away. Finish off that kill on EPICENTER. Cogs actually blocked them off, but they kill Jabs anyway.
The Sanking was channeling up the EPICENTER that got cancelled by the Cogs. And now Liquid just pushed the bot lane with the overcharged bear. How do you stop them?
Liquid just did so much damage to them as well, so Liquid may just want to fight again. He could be in trouble. Open wounds. Ice Path a bit off the mark, but they do find the Burrow Strike, and they will bring down the Disruptor. Yep. 5th kill for Mineski.
No ultimates committed there either, so they're quite happy with that one. Miracle is just farming away in this top lane though, and it looks like he's going for the blink after the Linkers and following it up with the Maelstroms. Yeah, so we did see that the other day on the Ember. Obviously the Maelstrom can proc from the Sleight of Fist, so it's a pretty good item on Ember now that it gives some good
but Moon in the middle lane, they're trying to bring him down. They find that route. Mushi coming in from the sides, but Moon's already dead. Mushi going on to GH here, but realizes that this maybe isn't a fight as Jabs jumps in. He just cancelled the relocate. Trying to get out. I think Jabs just trying to get as much attention off their Lifestealer as possible as Mushi tries to find his way out of this fight. But GH, he's there. He gives the overcharge to the bear, and they are going to find that route onto the Jakiro, and with a Sleight of Fist to finish it off, Miracle gets a double kill. Mushi, they're still giving chase. RP tempting. Doesn't commit.
Oh, the chains. Ice is in trouble.
He's just baiting out the RP, but EPICENTER is just deep.
It's so difficult to take fights with their lineup when they're behind in this game. They really wanted to be in front and get their blinks online and just be so aggressive, but
overpowering the bear. Look at those barracks go. This is 20 minutes into the game, and these barracks just don't stand a chance.
I don't think they got the barracks quite as early as last game, but it's still a decent timing.
And now onto the bear. Matumaman being jumped on here. Oh, look at those cogs. Just defends Matumaman.
Oh, the route onto Sanking as well.
Oh, now the Macropire tries to defend from something here. But he's just going to go down as Miracle could die. Meanwhile, it's the Lifestealer caught inside that static field. It's a nice RP onto 2 and a bear. But unfortunately, it doesn't look like damage there. But the ice of the EPICENTER as well. They have the damage. They can only take down Mind Control though. It is a really good attempt at a fight, and if it had been earlier on in the game, it would have been a good
Rampage.
He's going for it. Miracle, Ninja Boogie. He's just attacking him down, and GG is called, and they will actually ice path up. He's just going to sit still and let him have it. What a champion.
Yeah, fantastic by them. I said Orchid at the end, it was the Static Storm, by the way, with the silence. But Miracle just gets that good early laning stage for them, and they never looked back, did they, Liquid? They were always on the front